Audio Comrades forever. Politics of violence has resumed in Kerala. It happened just an hour after the polling was over. The politics of violence and show of arrogance of the CPIM is underway. This is nothing but a reflection of the fact that the party is going to lose the elections. An unexpected comeback by the UDF and a massive show of strength by the NDA is annoying the left wing. The CPIM leaders and cadres are skeptical of a very bad election result. No wonder they resorted to their traditional practice of violence. And the brutal killing of the League worker in Kuthuparam in Kannur and attacking BJP workers in so many parts of the state is the beginning of violence in the state. But the opponents have also changed over the years. They have reacted swiftly and strongly by flaming up Marxist Party offices. It's also a fact that the politics of violence by the CPIM would no longer hold good. A strong stance by the police would help contain violence. It all depends how strong would the Congress act against offenders and criminals in future. The LDF has lost all its hopes to retain power. This is after the Marxists had spent hundreds of crores on PR work to highlight their pluses. But they never thought the minuses for the government are lying deep inside the minds of the people. Moreover, the autocratic behavior of their so-called Captain Pinarayi also boomeranged on them. The feelers are strong that the UDF would rule the state for the next 5 years. But this would obviously impact a lot to the Marxists and their affiliates. The dominance of Pinarayi and his control over the party would die down in the days to come. And if the central enforcement agencies would act free and fair, the days to come would nail many a Marxist leader. There is likely to be a good flow of Marxists to the BJP camp. Kerala has started smelling West Bengal. The left parties are poised to ruin itself if this election would prove to be their deathbed. And all indications strongly suggest that the Marxists will suffer a huge setback. It's time to recollect the history of the party. It was in 1939 that the Communist Party came into being at a meeting at Parapurath near Pinarayi. In a span of 8 decades, the party witnessed its worst and most troubled times since its birth. And a strange coincidence perhaps, it was a leader having Pinarayi tag that compelled the party to be admitted to the political ICU. A few years ago itself, the party and its leaders have been ruined to its worst in policies. From a poor-centric socialistic orientation, it shifted to a feudalistic and highly corrupt institution. It was in Kerala that a communist government ever came into power through a ballot in 1957. And it would be in Kerala that communists ruled for the last. It's just a month from now that the last communist government would get voted out of power. There will be no real communists in power either in India or anywhere else in the world. Audio communists, audio comrades forever. Please subscribe the channel. Also, click the bell button to get the latest updates.